Zinchenko, oh my gosh. Yeah. If he can strike a deal with Zinchenko or if it's Kivio, whoever played on that side, strike a deal with them. Listen, man, stop Saka from getting the goal. Stop Saka from getting the assist. And man, I'll take you out. I'll buy you some Chinese after. Do you know what I mean? I'll buy you some Lebanese food after. I'll take care of you, man. If Saka can strike a deal, then perhaps he could pass out Salah. But man, not against Zinchenko. I doubt that's gonna happen.
I have to say it's long ago that I said it, but I thought in the first half a little bit when the boys played really exceptional. I was not overly happy. I have to say it now, but the atmosphere behind me, I don't know. I asked people, what do we want? So we changed a lot of things. We dominate West Ham like crazy. We missed chances, and if I would be in a stand, I would be on my toes. But 1,000%. If the Man United game was that bad that we have to say, oh, sorry that we didn't smash them. We need Anfield on Saturday. Without Anfield, I would say they didn't play this week, just to make sure I know. Sorry, they didn't play. They prepare for this game, and who knows a little bit about them, they will be prepared. So we need Anfield on their toes from the first second, without me having an argument with the opposition coach, whatever. We need you from the first second. So if you really want, if it's too much football in December, I don't know. Sorry, we have to play it as well. But if you are not in the right shape, give your ticket to somebody else.
Now, let me know your thoughts and what you just witnessed. Let me know what you're thinking when you saw that clip. Because what came to mind is that, boy, Klopp looked very scared. Klopp looks scared. That's what I see. First, he's talking about, man, these guys haven't played in a week. Then he's starting to complain. He's starting to moan about the fans. He's saying that. Now, some people might say that, listen, he's just trying to wow the fans up. He's trying to get the fans gassed up. He's trying to encourage them. He's trying to motivate them by saying that, listen, come prepared, come with energy, come making noise. Yeah? But you would think so until he goes to the end of it when he says that, listen, if you're not up for it, give your ticket to someone else. Give your ticket to someone else that's up for it. I'm thinking, what? Klopp said we need, and he said it about 3 or 4 times in the space of 30 seconds. We need the fans. We need the fans. And he's speaking so passionately. We need the fans. Now, let's evaluate the word need. He didn't say want. He said need. That shows you how desperate he is. He needs the 12th man. He knows that 11 man won't be enough to play against Arsenal. Klopp is waiting for the 12th man. And possibly the 13th and the 14th being the referee and the VAR. Let's see what's going to happen. But possibly he's going to need them. Because he knows that Arsenal we mean business. From last season, we mean business. And just look how passionate he's talking. We need the fans. We need the fans. I'm like, wow. Wow. Is this Klopp talking like this? When I listened to that clip, and I had to listen to the interview, this gives me pleasure. This gives me certain joy, because I've been saying this for the longest time. Everyone is going to be taking Arsenal serious within 2 to 3 years. That's what I said in Arteta's first season. When I saw Arteta came in, his mentality, his tactics, everything that the players been saying about him. From the first 6 months, the players have been saying that this is the best manager they've played under. And bear in mind, some of these players have played under great managers. Some of them even Wenger. And how he's detailed, he's so detailed in his organization and things like that. And I even hear people saying that, listen, is it a fact that he's too detailed where we were playing like robots sometimes? Like, I think it was the second season spell. And we see 4 years in. I said that Arteta is the best manager in the Premier League bar Pep. Pep is the only one I will put above Arteta, and it's only because of Pep accomplishments for Barcelona, for Bayern, and now for City. He's been proven by more than one big clubs. But Arteta is the next big thing. And I think that he has the potential to surpass Pep in no time, if he hasn't already. Right? Not in terms of trophies, not in terms of experience, but in terms of what he is. Because if he started here, this is his first job. This is his first 4 years in the job. And he's already on this level, fighting against he's fighting against Pep, the best manager in the world. He's fighting against Klopp, one of the best managers in the world, and they're running scared of him. When we played against Man City, you heard what Pep was how he was talking. He sounds scared. Now Klopp sounds scared. When we played Klopp last year, this wasn't the same Klopp. He was very complimentary to our team, to Martinelli, especially. He loves Martinelli, and it sounds a bit patronizing, so patronizing. But now, when you see someone is not giving you as much credit, he's starting to say that, listen, these guys didn't play in the week. Hint, hint. He's trying to say that we're going to be more prepared, which he actually said we're going to be more prepared. We're going to be up for it. Klopp sounds scared of Arteta. Klopp sounds scared of Arsenal, and we haven't seen this for years. For years, we haven't seen the big teams shaking in their boots. And yes, we need to develop into a team where it's more consistent fair. Not just fair up because we're on top of the league now and we're playing good, but we need to be so consistently, and it's going to take time, that even when we're not playing well, teams are still scared. And I think that it's the only reason why we're playing good at the moment and we're on top of the league, why perhaps Klopp is a bit edgy and they're not as good as us right now. Because if they were, they would be on top, and especially by leading by more points. But we have been more defensively assured. Now, some might say that, listen, we lost to Liverpool last season 2-2, and we draw at Anfield 2-2, and we were leading 2-0. But if you can remember, look at this stat. Now, this stat shows you that William Saliba was not in that team. William Saliba has never played at Liverpool, right? So, when you bear that in mind, one of our best centre-backs, some say is our best, about 80% of our fan base say it is our best, the other 20 said it's Gabriel, right? At defending, that is. Now, when you think about our best defender not being there, and then I think Partey was injured for that match as well, but I can't remember, but I know that Saliba was injured for that match. And when you think about our best defender not being there, and we still only concede 2 goals, drawing, you will think that, man, this match is going to be especially special. Now, once again, I'm not saying we're going to thrash Liverpool. That's not what I'm saying. And keep an eye out. I'm going to do a match preview with James, because he obviously is a Liverpool fan. And in that video, I'm going to talk my prediction. I'm going to talk my team lineup and things like that. But stay tuned for that video. But this just got me thinking, Klopp is scared of Arteta. Now, we're just going to get into some stats. So this is where the season is so far. So both of us played 17, and basically we've won 1 more than Liverpool. And when you take a look at the goals scored, we scored 1 less than Liverpool, and both of us are on the same goal. Both of us are on the same goal conceded. So Liverpool, basically, they're very good at defending. It's not just us; they're very good at defending as well, and they scored more than us. And that's basically mostly down to Salah, because Salah, I think, has 11 goals now. And we're going to take a look at some of Salah's stats. But so far, we're leading them by 1 point. And they're leading us by 1 goal difference. So 1 goal scored. So that makes it 1+ goal difference above us. Now, if we outscore them in this match, then we'll be the same goal difference or more. So that's something to look forward to. William Saliba is here. It's not. This is not Rob Holding, mate. This is not Rob Holding Salah. But then again, Salah was locked down. Salah was on lock by Tomiyasu. So this isn't Rob Holding, yeah? This is, we're going to have, close to a full team, because Zinchenko, I'm scared for Zinchenko. That's the thing. Salah is going to be ripping him to shreds. Now, Arteta might be looking at, I think that, listen, I'm going to play Kivio there, and I'm happy. I'll leave this decision to Arteta. I'll give my lineup and give the reasons why, but I won't criticize. If I see Kivio on the team, I understand why. If I see Zinchenko on the team, I understand why. But, man, Salah is, I'm going to show you why I'm especially scared of that wing, because of the stats of Salah. Now, this is Liverpool last 10 matches. They lost against Toulouse, and then they draw against City, which is a very good result for them. But at that time, but how we see City progress over the past few matches, it was an average match for them, to be fair, because City is not on form. Then they lost against that team in the Europa League, and basically that was their second team, or the third team, I would say. So take that result with a pinch of salt. And then when they play against Man United, that's a big result for Man United. Everyone expected Man United to get thrashed, but Man United secure a draw there, and then they beat West Ham in the, I think it's the Carabao Cup. So Liverpool last 10 matches, it's been fair. It's been a fair average results over the past few matches, past 10 matches. For disappointment having 2 loss and 2 draw, but those 2 draw come against a good Premier League team. Man United, they're not so good right now, but they always perform against big teams, so we can basically use that to judge to say that wasn't totally Liverpool fault. Now when you take a look at Liverpool team, this is the lineup they had for the last match. So the 2 things I want to highlight is Kwanzaa is in their defense. I haven't really seen much of this guy, to be fair. I thought they would play Konate. Hopefully, I thought they would play Konate. However, Konate may come into the match against us. I don't know what Liverpool's going to do, but we'll just have to bear this in mind. And this guy performed very well on the night, having a score of 7. And Endo was solid. Endo has been solid for me since he came into the Liverpool team. He needed time to adapt, and he still needs time to adapt. But so far, it looks like he's quality. He's scoring a screamer outside the box. Yeah, Enzo look the real deal if he is given time. Curtis Jones with the man of the match performance, scoring 2 goals, having a match rating of 91. So Curtis Jones on form. Slabatsai, one of my favorite players in the Premier League so far. I have to say, the way he plays, I love midfields like him. Silky centre mid. I love centre mid. That's why Declan Rice is my favorite player right now. But Slabatsai is mad. He's incredible. The way that his turns, his shots, his ball control, his ball mastery, is very good on the ball. Sabatsai. Now Darwin Núñez having a 8.2 rating, and that's very good for him, considering that he's not normally up. He's not normally up high in the ratings. Cody Gakpo with a 7.1 and Harvey Elliott with an 8. So Liverpool have lots of players in that position, that winger's position. So now we're going to do a comparison on the 2 games. So we see that Liverpool averaging a 2.1 goal per game. Arsenal averaging a 2.1 penalties. Arsenal have scored 6 out of 6. Liverpool score 3 out of 4. Free kicks, neither teams have scored any free kicks. Goals inside the box, Liverpool have scored 27 out of a possibility 191, and Arsenal scoring 30 out of a possibility 91. So we can see that Arsenal is clearly the better team inside of the box. When you consider people like Gabriel Jesus, his wiggle, his turns, his shots. When you consider Kai Havertz coming in late, having some tap-ins. When you consider Bukayo Saka twisting and turning, having shots on the box, Gabriel Martinelli cutting inside, having some shots inside the box. So when you consider all these different situations, you understand, even though it's 3 goals more, that's a massive difference in the grand scheme of things when it comes down to can you get a goal to basically change the shift of the game? Can you get a goal, a decider? So 3 goals make a lot of difference in the grand scheme of things, but when you look at it this way, it doesn't look like a lot. When it comes down to goal outside the box, Liverpool having 6 with a 123 shots they have outside the box. Arsenal having only 78. So that's the difference. Liverpool having more shots outside the box, and when you consider Slabatsai, I'm telling you, we have to be wary of this guy. He hits the ball very clean. Then you got Enzo, hits the ball clean. Then not to mention the number 1 top striker, the top striking, basically top striker of the ball, is Alexander Trent Arnold. We have to be wary of this guy. His ball striking is absolutely magnificent. So with all these players, you understand why they take more chances outside the box, and obviously this is why they score 2 more goals outside the box than us. Left-footed goals 16, right-footed 15 for Liverpool. When it comes down to Arsenal, I was at 12 and 14. Headed goals, Liverpool have 1 and we have 8. Now that's a key stat for me. Liverpool, when you consider they've got Núñez, one of the tallest strikers in the Premier League, and they only score 1 header. Yes, granted that he's not been in every single match of the season. However, you should be able, whenever you're in the team, at least get an header. That's one of your special abilities. And when you check out Arsenal, we haven't got a tall striker. Now, yes, a goal can come from Kai Havertz, which is very tall, a midfielder. Yes, it sometimes can come from the defense. However, to 8 goals, not 8 goals came from the defense. Not 8 goals came from Gabriel J, the headers. So that clearly shows that we are a more better team. So this is why when you're crossing the ball, we have a better chance at headed goals than Liverpool does. When you take up big chances, Liverpool have 3.2, we have 2.7, and that's the thing, because they are attack. They are constantly attacking. So obviously they're gonna have more big chances created than us. They're not a possession-based team. They do have a good possession in the matches, but they're not based on possession. They're mostly based on quick attack, fast attack. I think they call it heavy metal football. Now, when you take out total shots per game, they have 18.5 shots, while we have 15.8. So that's another clear difference of 3 shots more per game for Liverpool. Once again, they have so many top forwards that, man, this would be wrong if they don't have more than us, because we only got about 3 top forwards in terms of about 4, probably 4, right? We've got Trossard, we've got Gabriel J, we've got Saka, we've got Martinelli. That's about it. Kai Havertz is basically a midfield. If he goes up top, then partially Kai Havertz, because he needs confidence. But Liverpool's got so many. They got Nunes, they got Salah, they got Diaz, they got Jota, they've got Harvey Elliott, they've got Kirk, they've got so much different players that can play in attacking roles. So Liverpool, for me, should have basically come out on top in that stats anyways, when it comes out and shots per game. When you take a look at successful dribbles per game, Liverpool with 8.2, and we have an Arsenal having a 7.6. Once again, they've got better dribblers in their team. Yes, we've got Saka. Yes, we've got Martinelli. Yes, we've got Jesus, but they've got that and more. And they're not a pass-based team, as what I said before. We're a possession-based team, but firstly, we're a pass-based team. And when we combine those two, this is when you get Arsenal. But Liverpool is basically dribbling with speed, right? This is mostly what they do, possession and dribbling with speed. Now, when you take a look at our counter-attack, it's a 7. When you take a Liverpool's now, it's 14, one of the highest counter-attacks I've seen this season. Each team I assess, each team I analyze, each team I scout before the match. This is the highest I've seen, 14 counter-attacks. That shows you that they're ready whenever that ball. So Arteta's going to set up the set. I know normally we set up the team by our Gabriel and Saliba playing high, very high, and Zinchenko playing high, and everyone up playing high. But I think this is something that we have to be aware of, because they're very quick on the counter. They're very quick. They've got fast players. They've got tricky players. They've got Diaz and Salah, very tricky. Even Nunes is deceptively fast. So we have to be wary of the counter attacks, because Liverpool has this down pat to a T. So that's one thing that we need to be careful of in this match. Now, when you take a look at passes, now when you see position, we have similar ball position, like what I've said before. We play similar in terms of ball possession. Liverpool have 60.4. We have 60.6. When you take a look at accurate pass per game, Liverpool have 497 at 85.6%. Arsenal having a 48.8 at 87.1%. So Liverpool accuracy is even better than ours. And once again, you got Sabatsai, you got Trent Arnold, you got these players in your team, is easy to find each other. When you take a look at accurate in own half, Liverpool having 247 at a 92.2%, and we having Arsenal having a 218 at a 92.3%. Yes, we have a higher percentage, but once again, it's because our passing is lower than Liverpool. So the more passes you have, the more chances you have for it to be less accurate. So bear that in mind. When you take a look at opposition half, we have Liverpool had 255 passes at 77%, and Arsenal having 275 at 80%. So that's the only thing we've beaten Liverpool on in terms of passing. We're mostly passing inside of the opposition box, in the position area, progressing the ball by passing, not just by dribbling. That's why Liverpool comes out on top, because when they're reaching a position half, they're mostly dribble, but Arsenal mostly pass when they're in the position half, apart from when Saka's gliding or Martinelli is doing his thing on his wing. And when you take on accurate long balls, Liverpool having 20.5, having a 52.6%, Arsenal having a 17.1 at a 54.6%. Once again, Liverpool having better long balls than us. Once again, Trent Alexander-Arnold, and I will keep coming to this guy, because when it comes down to passing, he's one of the very best in the game entirely, not just in the Premier League, but in the entirety game of football. Trent is one of the best passers of the football. Now, accurate crosses, we both are on the same, just a minor difference in terms of the percentage, but accurate passes are 52 each. Now, when it comes down to defending, now Liverpool having 6 clean sheets, Arsenal having 7. Once again, the brilliance of Gabriel Magalhaes, the brilliance of William Saliba keeping us good level with that clean sheet record. When you take a look at goal conceded per game, Liverpool at 0.9, Arsenal at 0.9, same. When you take a look at tackles per game, Liverpool at 15.5, Arsenal at 16.3. What do you know? It's because of Saliba, it's because of Gabriel, it's because of our number one midfielder, Declan Rice. We having more tackles in the game than Liverpool. When it comes down to interception per game, Liverpool having 8.1, Arsenal having a 7.6. We lose there. Liverpool covering the ground. Clearances per game, Liverpool with 17.4, Arsenal with 11.1. Once again, I don't really take big note of clearances, because it doesn't really show any key stat. Saves per game 3.1, Arsenal 1.4. Once again, if you face more shots, your keeper's gonna have a chance to save more goals, make more saves in the game. So that's not really a big stat I want to focus on. Ball recovery 61.1 for Liverpool, Arsenal having 53.9. So Liverpool is better at recovering. So that's a big stat. That's a very good stat for Liverpool in their terms of their recovery, in terms of their getting back and defending well. But once again, it's because they're always on the attack, so they always have to fall back and defend. But even though Arsenal are similar, we mostly defend. We defend better than Liverpool, or we have more man on the ball defending. We don't attack aggressively as Liverpool does, so we will have someone behind that will basically in a better position. So we don't always have to make last ditch recovery, last ditch challenge, and things like that. Now when it comes down to errors leading to a shot, Liverpool with 5, Arsenal with 5. Errors leading to a goal, Liverpool 4, Arsenal with 5. So yes, we have more errors leading to a goal, but it's similar. We play risky. We both play risky. Penalties committed, one each. Penalties conceded, 1 each. Clearance of the line, Liverpool haven't had any. Last man tackle, Liverpool had 2. Clearance of the line, Arsenal had 4. Last man tackle, Arsenal had 4. So when it comes down to steel, when it comes down to grit, when it comes down to the hardcore determination, Arsenal is overshadowing Liverpool in the defensive aspect of the game, because clearance of the line is very determined aspect of the game. Once we see Zinchenko sliding in, getting the ball off the line, once we see it was Declan Rice, Gabriel Magalhaes, so all of these players, comes down to your determination. You can see the ball going in and give up and say, oh, it's a goal anyways. Or you can chase it down and nip it off the line. So it comes down to determination, and so far Arsenal is leading on that. Not much to be grasping at, but that's one stat that we are leading on anyways. Now I want to take a look on other stats. Liverpool with a 49 duel at a 47%. Absolutely magnificent. That's brilliant. Arsenal with a 47, slightly less, but a higher percentage success rate. So that's brilliant. Both teams are basically dual winning. It's going to be an exciting match. Everyone's going to be up for it. Both of us attack the same way, similar. We pass similar. We defend similar. We're aggressive in duels. So, man, this is going to be an exciting match. The only thing is different is that Liverpool is more of a counter-attacking team. Even though they pass a lot, they've got the moments when they do fast breaks, counter-attacking breaks. When it comes down to ground duels, Liverpool having 33.5, Arsenal 34. Aerial duels, Liverpool having 15, Arsenal having 12.8. So Liverpool is more successful in aerial challenges. Possession loss per game, Liverpool with 138.5, Arsenal with 123.4. So these are the stats, and I believe that it's going to be an exciting match. I just want to take a look on Salah for a moment. So taking a look on Salah's assists, we see that he's having 7, Saka is having 6. So Saka is the only one behind Salah right now. And I believe that for this match, Saka has the opportunity to overshadow or surpass Salah, because we're playing against him. So if he can strike a deal with Zinchenko, oh my gosh. Yeah. If he can strike a deal with Zinchenko, or if it's Kivio, whoever playing on that side, strike a deal with them. Listen, man, stop Saka from getting a goal, stop Saka from getting the assist, and man, I'll take you out. I'll buy you some Chinese after. Do you know what I mean? I'll buy you some Lebanese food after. I'll take care of you, man. If Saka can strike a deal, then perhaps he could pass out Salah, but man, not against Zinchenko. I doubt that's gonna happen. Now, when you take a look at the goal scored, Salah is at number 2 in the top goal scorers of the league so far, with Erling having 14, 3 above Salah. So Salah is scoring. He's on the number 1 of assists. He's having a magnificent season. So obviously, who am I most weary of this match? I'm going to say Salah. I'm going to say Mohamed Salah. He's clearly the most captivating one for Liverpool at this time. He's clearly the most extraordinary player in their team at this time. They've got Enzo that's performing well for midfield. They've got Sablatsa that's also playing very, very well to a higher level, I might say, coming from the German league. Is fitting like a glove. Enzo playing well. So we see that also Trent having a resurgence in form for the last since the season began. To be fair, he's been absolutely magnificent. One of the best right backs in the league. So you can say one of the best inverted midfielders or whatever you want to say about Trent. he can play any position on the pitch and still give a very good display or good account of himself. So that's the video, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe and share. Leave a comment, let me know your score prediction. And also I'm going to make sure you look out for the video with James. I'm also going to do a video with James. You can either post your prediction here or wait for that video to post your prediction, but let me know your thoughts on the video. Let me know what do you think is going to happen in this match. Are we going to dominate? Is Liverpool going to get a last minute winner? What do you think, guys? Let me know your thoughts. Help me on my journey to 1,000 subs. Catch you in the next one. Goodbye.